Alright, so Jordan got player of the week, 3 sacks, 5 tackles, 6 tackles for loss. That's a pretty good performance from him. Honestly surprised Edrin didn't get up. Let's check that out. Let's see what that's about. Uh-huh. Interesting. 7 receptions for 76 yards and a touchdown. Yeah. Pretty sure we had some offensive players that played better than that, but whatever. What happened in the top 25? Nothing. Clemson lost. Wow. Ohio State again is okay. Dang. Okay, so that matchup with Texas might not be as serious as I thought. I thought that was gonna be a huge matchup. Tennessee, wow, they blew them out. And then that matchup with Indiana at the end of the year could be big. Louisville, shut them out. Penn State's gonna be a problem. Georgia, Marshall might be a problem. Wow, Texas A&M only beat. Wow, touchdown win. So they obviously not growing. Texas Tech. Let's go outside. Wow, what a game. Whoa. Okay, LSU and Clemson put up points. They got some offenses. Ole Miss putting up points. I mean, it's Georgia State, but still. SMU put up points too. And Arizona State was 76 points. What are we doing? What did Nebraska do? Because that's who we're playing. What did they do? Oh, they lost to Cincinnati? Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. So, alright. Let's see. So you got, I mean, we're going to Lincoln. So Memorial is gonna be rocking. They're gonna show out for the Big Red. They're gonna want Nebraska to come out and win, especially against us. So we're gonna have to go into the game, and I think keeping the ball away from their offense is probably our best bet. I think our defense can handle their offense, but I do not want to get into a track meet. So we're gonna play for ball control and to take shots when we can. We're gonna rely on our running backs a lot in our quarterback running game, and then we're gonna use a lot of motion. Yeah, we're gonna have to attack that defense. And expose, because I don't think Nebraska's defense has a lot of speed. But I don't want their offense with the ball, because you give Dylan Raiola a little bit of rhythm and it's over. So, all right, we're gonna get into that. That's a 3:30 game. We're going to Lincoln. So, Heisman watch. Take a look at that. 17. Oh, he only rushed for 43 yards. 2.5 a carry for 1,000. Yeah, so that, yeah. Oh. See where we are. Middle of the road. Defensively. I mean, we played Army, so I'm not like conversions are. We were terrible. Nebraska's up there in the red zone, 100% in the red zone, so that's something to watch out for. And then defensively, they give up a TD, but when they get in the red zone, they score touchdowns. So, or at least they did in game 1. So. And we had 3 turnovers. So, wow, they forced 6. Oh, in 2 games, so about 3 games. Middle Tennessee had 6 in 1 game, 5. Yeah, just not great. Okay, so all right, let's get into it. Let's see what happens. What's our look? What do we want to go for here? That's the wrong color blue. There we go. I can take those. Now that we have the right pants, the puffer. Should we go puffer? Not in September. rocked out. All right, here we go. Go.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this
Let's get it in.
found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start. Bringing it back. Not a whole lot of room to
All right, here we go. Here we go.
The coverage unit was there and ready. So Notre Dame's offense will come out first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though. This defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're
Hurry it up, hurry it up.
long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Get it there.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Walker to throw.
That was dangerous. I should not have thrown that. That was just me being stubborn. It was not a good choice.
And off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Beautiful. Oh, no.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
4th and 4.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're
Going
expecting
for
a
it.
quick throw.
They're going for
Everybody,
it.
they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a
Got
grab
him.
ready for the first down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's locked. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
A couple of really nice things you're seeing from this offense early in the game. Number one, they were able to run the ball on third down and pick up the first. But two, they kept the third down manageable. And when they do that, they're a very difficult offense to stop. Doing a nice job here early in the game. You got to be impressed by the O.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots.
Oh, no.
But take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Walker will fire. Hauls it in.
Got him.
Finds a little space.
Takes to the house.
There he goes. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous. Making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Nebraska's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make coverage just easy for
That's not happening.
He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Huskers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He did
Keep that to yourself.
Stonewall on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field it close to the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Great place to start for this offense. Used a play fake. Now to throw. Floating away. Got a man. It's locked. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And that's
I mean, it's just kind of like, however do you want it?
Time to make a nice throw down the field.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him one to the 28.
And then they stop the outside run like
I
that.
think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what
Switch
you've
it
seen
up.
from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
8 attempts
so nice.
for
Don't
13
overthink it, right? Just hand
yards.
it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll try the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They're executing beautifully.
Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run in the red zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise.
No, 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 no. Oh,
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
just how we drew it up.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wisconsin. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Raiola.
Oh, no.
In the backfield, it's Key.
Are you kidding me? Just threw him off.
It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow.
Yeah.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Donovan.
They're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
A big old bagel.
The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Key. Smashes through the tackle.
And I just do things like that. I don't understand.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage with the corners.
Ooh, beautiful. Oh, no.
That's what they mean by gang tackling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Breaks the tackle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Oh, this is...
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down.
Oh,
Makes
no.
the catch. It's Fields.
Man.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Hunt is on its way. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
They want to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Ives. It's a running room. It's a seam wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch.
That was terrible.
Hard to bring down, hard to
Absolutely
tackle. That's why this offense can be
terrible.
so explosive.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Huskers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They march 78 yards down the field, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive.
Breaks into the open on the left. He's loose. Running inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Walker to throw. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. 1st down marker just short of the goal line. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas.
Had to be sharp on that drive.
You do with that touchdown.
Had to be sharp. Had to get the points.
The defense is going to have to find something in the second half.
Went out and got them. Yeah, right. Was 8 for 8. Yes, I'm 14 for 15.
Lining up to tack one
He's
more
8
onto
for
that
8.
lead.
Oh, I missed it.
That's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point.
Too focused on the stats.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the ground, it's Ives. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Huskers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Markway. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to run for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
The Huskers have a lot of options on second and inches. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane.
These guys aren't human here. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Nebraska! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cincinnati is running away with this one right now. It's kind of felt like that old Bearcat has been crowd surfing all game. They're up by 21 over the Groupers. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Walker will fire. Finds a tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air on first down. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Irish. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I'm just doing what we
this
do.
Offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. On the option.
You gotta
He's
be
gonna
kidding me.
stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
Wow. Oh.
As a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Had a shot at that one.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Got a man. It's Key. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Snap it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Here comes the option. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
He might want another play. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moves to change impossible. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Markway. Knocked off his feet.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
They go to the wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run the toss. He breaks a tackle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying to get the corner. Got room to work. There to make the tackle.
Beautiful.
And we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's it. That ball control. When it's ball control and not turn the ball over. Already, keep the ball away from their offense.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish?
No. No, we don't. So I'm about to put the game away right here.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Malcolm Hartzog on Malachi Fields. Good luck.
Walker to throw. He's going for a big play downfield.
Are you kidding me?
How about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Try to
That was
make
an
up for some of that
underthrow.
lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Made a defender miss. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Oh, Teddy.
Looking downfield on first down.
Oh,
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They
Lets it fly deep downfield.
oh my
And this
goodness.
is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Big tight end makes the grab, first down. still on his feet. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Quickly complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to... Touchdown, Notre Dame! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
All right, here we go.
Ready to go back to work.
Close it out.
They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Quickly complete. Purdy on the Jets. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's key. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
That's just crazy to me.
Oh. From the 9. The Huskers are marching down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhusker. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
On to attempt the try. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Alabama has just had no answer to this hellacious beatdown they're taking today. I mean, when's the last time this happened to this program? They're trailing by 24 to Wisconsin. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a gap. It's Love. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. The Cornhuskers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Raiola. He's got him in the flat. Still on his feet at the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Huskers headed quickly to the line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
DB's right up on the receivers. Going to swing it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Ives. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third down, going up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Markway. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ives. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. This is hard for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to get it back to the O?
Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, and walk out with a W.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Oh, he's got some space. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Notre Dame would love to just bleed this clock dry. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They think they can create space here with the run to the right.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
That's what we do, 2-0.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.